It was early evening, not high noon.
Erzählen Sie auch einmal die Geschichte, bitte. Danke.
I was late to the party and Coffeeville was already up in arms. I'm ending you. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there.
Boom.
Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies. I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. Finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeeville.
Nein.
And those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
Ach, Junge. Jetzt gehen wir auf die Eier, Alter. Laufen.
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout in Teil.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those 2 families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeeville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Richtig geil. Jawohl, neues Level. Muss man was über die Daltons durchlesen oder etwa nicht? Boah. 300 Schusswunden, nicht schlecht. Ja. Noch mal irgendwas. Sekunde.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the
Kann
drawer,
auch hier Dingens, ne?
but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Oh verdammt. Oh jo, oh verdammt. Jo, jo. Okay, wir sind echt gelaufen. Wie sieht nach dem Hinterhalt aus?
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for long.
Oder Arschgesicht.
You are dead, law dog. I'm gonna tear you apart.
Ja.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
Okay.
But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Boah, 73 Präzision. Das ist doch ganz in Ordnung. Ich bin immer noch kaufkräftig. Oh Gott. Ja, die hatten damals auch ein schönes Leben. So. Das Institut hat auch keine angegriffen oder so. Warum auch? Braucht man hier.
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this.
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track him to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell. It was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks.
Krass. Also, was stimmt hier?
It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color, red as blood. The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded. The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Ich hab's gesehen. Haha. Blackboard. Okay. Ah, nicht schlecht. Ein Bandit, der Angst hat. Vorfähren. Schon wieder Teil.
Bury them in the swamp. Plant them where they stand. The Except for some son of bitches ahead of me wanting to do me harm. So I had to face them alone. I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
You can't hide forever. I'm ending you.
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet. But I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, zeigt mir, wenn man schießt, aber jetzt habe ich nicht ziemlich mit Schießen, glaube ich.
The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.